Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to Gotcha Time. Just want to say thank you to everyone who's been viewing this channel. It's super amazing. We so far have 90 views, I think, and it's cool because for sure it's not just me and my buddy who run the channel that is making 90 views. So there's definitely an audience out there that is looking at FGO and random gameplays of other mobile games. Super awesome. So just want to say thank you. And if there's anything you guys want us to play or I don't know, it's just let us know in the comments. And it's cool that I get to chat with some people through the comments too. That's super awesome. So thanks so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now back on topic. As always, I go complete unscripted. I'm super burnt out typically when I make these videos. Work long hours at work, so by the time I get home, hop on, eat dinner, and then just make a video like this. And yeah, hope for the best. So here I go. So topic at hand today is what to do after Neurofest. So Neurofest ended a day ago, and what do I do now? So my friend who also runs this channel sent me this Google Doc, and it outlines the next event that's coming up. And so far it's speculated that it's Moon Goddess event because according to the Japanese timeline for Fate Go, it is Moon Goddess, or it should be. It lines up by the month and the year. So Moon Goddess is most likely the one that's gonna happen next. When, not too sure, but I would say probably a week or two, just like Gilgamesh and Neurofest. That time between, it was around 2 weeks. So I would say probably give 2 weeks for this. Now, what's so important about knowing what event comes up, right? So the thing is, as you can tell the Google Doc, you can see that it's a lot of archer pieces, rider, assassin pieces, and also their monument counterparts, but also a lot of HP and attack upgrades, which is pretty sweet because those are hard to come by, especially in your friend rules. It's pretty tough to come by. Excuse me, it's pretty hard to come by. And and about friend roles, we're gonna make a new video, a separate video outlining friend roles. The thing is, you should save them for now, cause we'll mention it again, but there is certain cards and certain certain cards and servants that's exclusive to friend roll that is not released in the North American version yet, and you should be saving those ones because they are harder to get than 5-star at a normal drop rate. They are super hard. Like you can do thousands of rolls and still not get one. Kind of hard. So friend rolls, save your friend, save your friend points. My goodness. But yeah, back to the Moon Goddess event right now. There's quest rewards and there's farmable materials, and as you can tell, the farmable materials is all the pieces and all the monuments of every class, as well as the ones in the shop. And there's also a lot of I guess ascension materials that we couldn't get in Neurofest, but these ascension materials you can get in the daily quests. But the thing about this, what's interesting is typically event drops are higher percentage than the daily quests, so you are way better off just farming in the event for materials. So the point of this is, if you can wait for ascension, wait till the event, because you will be needing to run the event to get certain items, and from that, a byproduct of that is all these materials and all the tradable mats. Like it's almost like the coins that we get in Neurofest, but for here is dangos that you could trade in for trade in the shop for whatever you need, right? So yeah, so point is, hold off if you can and farm mats for during the event. And for now, what I would suggest, and what I'm gonna do, at least, like this is personal, so what I would personally do is instead farm experience cards. Reason for this is, by the time you get the materials to ascend, you won't have the experience cards to max level your guy. So what to do now. If you have time during these weeks, you should actually farm experience cards and farm as much things as you can that you can't get during the Moon Goddess event. I learned this from Neurofest because it was my first event I ran into, and yeah, I was completely XP card blocked. I couldn't level up. I had a lot of things that I was choked on, but instead I gained a lot of materials, and I actually ascended my servants. So I ascended my Waver and my Hercules, but after that I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't level them up. I didn't have enough EXP cards for them. So instead I went and burned other EXP cards from other classes, which is a thing I really don't want to do because EXP cards are hard to come by. So right now I'm taking the time to refarm all my EXP cards and leave all the monuments and all the materials for the event that's possibly coming out in 2 weeks time. So it's not too bad. And as always, save all your summoner tickets, save all your quartz as much as you can. If you die during a fight, use your command spells. Like, try not to die. If you do, use a command spell because that regens after 3 days. Using a court, maybe use a court if you really do want, but I wouldn't suggest it because court is money and money is rules, and if you're not a whale, you really can't do much. Like, you need your quartz. I remember seeing another sort of YouTube channel saying just burn your quartz whenever you want to farm. By all means, if you have the in real life money currency to do that, go for it. If you don't, it depends on your priorities. If you really want to farm your mats, then burn it. But again, I suggest not to burn any quartz or anything. And another thing, we'll cover this in another video, but apples, the golden apples, should save them because you need them for an event later on in time. I don't know when, but you'll need that for an event soon. Anyways, so let's talk about Moon Goddess event. Like, what's so cool about it, right? Thing is, Moon Goddess event is Moonlight Festival. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, skipping so many things. Oh, let's refresh this guy. There we go. Moon Goddess event. Sorry about that, guys. Here you go, Moon Goddess event. So the thing is, it's pretty similar to Nero event in a way. What's happening here is, if you guys want me to make a separate video, comment below, and I'll go in detail for this. But essentially, you play the quests. Not the daily quests, but the Moon Goddess event quests, and you get things called dangos or cakes. So you get these dangos, and then at certain amounts, so let's scroll down here. A certain amount, like these dangos right here, these two, they unlock further quests from dango farming quests. So they unlock further ones, and as you go, you get more and more, and at the very end, you can farm amazing materials and like monuments and stuff, right? But these unlock according to your dango, or at least that's what the description here says. But what's super nice about this is Orion. All right, she is super good. So Orion over here, she's an archer. So if you have Gilgamesh, then you're pretty much set. But if you don't have another let's see, an archer, Orion is a very good pick for you. Crazy crits, and her skills are great. It's good. Yeah, she's a very good servant. And what's cool is on Valentine's Day, so next month, you can only use female servants. I know you can only use your waifus for this, and unfortunately for me on my team, it's all dudes. It's so sad. I need more waifus for this. So Ryan will be probably your best archer at this time to get. And yeah, so what else? Oh, if you're going into the event, so if you look at the Moon Goddess event here, the very last one that you would be fighting is Orion herself. She's level 60 archer, 259 HP, like holy moly, right? So you should really prep your lancers for this. So get get a pretty high power Lancer and run it. It's gonna be hard, but you get your monuments, dude. Like, that's amazing. And the other thing that you get from this festival is the Moonlight Festival card, the CE card. Crazy, crazy crit. Like, this is essential, I believe, at least at this point in the NA version, essential for any crit team. Because you get your insane generation of crit, and you also get additional crit damage. That's unreal. That's really nice. I don't think there's a card like this out yet with this sort of stat bonuses. So yeah, it's something you definitely need to get during the Moon Festival. So yeah, really right now after Nero Fest, prep for next event. And I'm pretty sure that's how the game goes. Every single time an event finishes, look at the next event, see what's being offered, see what you need, see what servants you need to train up, and then start from day one till the event, and then just farm that event like no tomorrow, and then go back. So yeah, that's essentially it for now that I want to talk about. Oh, if you haven't, the Nero coins, the shop trade-in exchange is still good for I think 5 days right now, 5 or 6 days. So do it soon. Again, trade in as much as you can for everything. But another really interesting thing is the QPs. So the crystals that you use, like the currency itself. A lot of people overlook it because right now we don't really run out of it yet, but eventually you will. You'll actually get choked with the QP amount later on. Reason I know this is I've been watching a lot of FGO plays in Japan, and people burn QPs like no tomorrow. Like, you really need a lot of them, so it's no harm exchanging for more. You can never have too little. But so yeah, anyways, that is about it. So good luck farming up EXP cards if you do what I'm doing right now. EXP cards nonstop. And yeah, tomorrow it's probably not gonna be any fake Go videos. Most likely there's gonna be more Pokemon Go videos. Me and my buddies are going out raiding the entire day tomorrow. Need to get all the legendaries. Like, that stuff is key right now. It's prime right now. Especially in our city right now, in Calgary. Holy, everyone's going ham on that. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing on now. And yeah, we'll still do the Power of Friendship. I know someone commented it's getting boring, but hey, who knows? Who knows what's actually out in the friendship rules, right? Like, who actually records that stuff? So we'll do it. We'll do the boring stuff for you guys. And if we find anything cool from it, we'll put it in the title, and you guys can have a look and enjoy the hype with us. So yeah, I gotta sign out now. I'll see you guys next time on the next video. All right, thanks for tuning in.